And now, marine weather around Alaska.
Okay, for the marine forecast, for the outer coastline on the south coast, we've got west to south winds, just 10 to 15 knots for Friday. Southwest at about 15 on the central coast, and south to southeast at 10. For the north coast, Lynn Canal, Glacier Bay, Stevens Passage, south at 15, and a light west breeze for Clarence Strait at 10 knots. And then with that next system coming in, these winds definitely pick up. Looking at gales here up in the north coast. East-southeast 35 to 40 knots. Small craft advisories for the central and south coast for south to southeast winds at 25 to 30 knots. Small craft advisories developing for Lynn Canal, southeast increasing to 25 knots, seas up to 5 feet. And for Stevens Passage, Clarence Strait, southeast at 20 with 4-foot seas. Cook Inlet tomorrow, south at 15 knots. Variable 15 for Kamishak Bay and the Barren Islands, east to southeast 15 knots for the North Gulf Coast and Prince William Sound. And then for the day on Saturday, that strong front coming northward here, bringing good gales into the North Gulf Coast out of the east and northeast, 40 to 45 knots, Prince William Sound, small craft advisories, northeast at 25, seas up to 6 feet. Cook Inlet, north winds 20 to 25 knots. North winds 35 knots for the Barren Islands, 12-foot seas, while Kamishak Bay winds will be west at 30 knots with 8-foot seas. Kodiak Island tomorrow, variable winds at 20. Alaska Peninsula, variable winds 10 to 15 knots and a light northwest breeze for Bristol Bay at 10 knots. And for the day on Saturday, the Alaska Peninsula, west winds 20 to 25 knots, west at 25 for Bristol Bay. And Kodiak Island, gale warnings, northwest winds at 40 knots with 13-foot seas. And for the eastern Aleutians tomorrow, winds northwest 20 knots. Adak and Atka, west at 15 to 20 knots. Western Aleutians, south to southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. And then for Saturday, areas west of Adak to Shemya, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots. And for the central areas here, south at 15 knots, while the Fox Islands will be expecting a wind out of the west at 20 knots. And for the southwest coast tomorrow, variable winds at 10 knots, so pretty light through this area into the northern Bering Sea around St. Matthew Island, west at 15 for the Pribilofs, and a northwest breeze at 15 knots for Norton Sound and St. Lawrence Island. And then for Saturday, St. Lawrence Island, north winds at 20 knots, and that blows right on down along the Yukon Delta coast to Nunivak Island. South of the island, though, west winds 25 blowing into Kuskokwim Bay, variable winds at 10 for the Pribilof, southwest 15, St. Matthew Island and Norton Sound, north breeze at 15 knots. And speaking of breezes, barely a breeze here at all, or any wind, northeast at 5 for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast. And for the central and western coast, north at 10, and at Chukchi Sea, a little bit more of a wind condition there, northerlies of 15 to 25 knots. And for Saturday, not much difference. Chukchi Sea, north at 15, western Arctic coast, same thing. East at 10 for the central coast, and east-northeast at 15 knots for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast.